It's Christmas Eve! So it's Christmas Eve, we're there, we're just going to go to someone's house now to have more mince, Holly's house, Eloisa says, to have more mince pies, and then we're going to go to the crib service in about an hour, and then me and David are going to go, and Eloisa's got her teddies, and Hako's got his Christmas jumper on underneath. I got my Christmas jumper on again. We're going to go to a village carol service, and then we've got midnight mass, but actually midnight mass I decided is going to be in tomorrow's video. So I can get this one out for you. So,
and I got my Christmas dress.
And Eloise has got a Christmas dress. So we're going to go in now to see people have more mince pies, and well, let's see what happens. So just had a mince pie and mulled wine with some friends, and the kids are staying back there. Hako is coming with me to the church because we're going to get ready for the crib service. So Eloise is back there playing because there's more kids her age, and so Hako's getting older now and he wants to go to church to see his mates his age. So we're gonna go get a bit of the atmosphere. Last year this was packed, so that's what we're expecting again this year, and we get some of what's going on. So see you in a bit. So we're here in the church. This is the setup. So they put a lot of work in. So they've got the crib there and the stable or the cave or whatever it will be, and we get all the kids up here. So this year they cleared a big space here, probably because we have so many kids. Last year we got them all up on the stage because there's so many kids. They'll probably be all around the front. They put extra seats out, so everyone's started to arrive now. You've got kids who are getting who come in gear or outfits already, whatever that may be, and then back here you have the gruesome twosome who are decorating all the children who come in, and so they got extra uniforms, and so probably angels and shepherds and kings and things like that. So any cows. So any kids that come in without any dressing up, they quickly go back down there and they get costumes put on, and then we get the story being told, and they all come down here as each part of the narrative is nativity is played out. They call people down, all the kids, so they all come down here, and by the end we have all of them, and then we have a few spacemen and a few whatever, and then we have the other gruesome twosome. We have our worship leaders here, two actual worship leaders.
Yo. Everyone say yo.
Yo, who are busy setting up. So Simon and Tim, you recognise Tim from the other night and from Christingle. Tim's doing a lot of Christmas stuff this year. Simon did the the contemporary carol service, which was the other day. I did that with him for the last 3 years, and Tim's doing it this year, which is an awesome video, so check that out. Hako's a bit bored, waiting for his mates to come along, because they're all younger kids, and so now it's going to start getting busy. I think there's about 20 minutes to go, so we're going to sign off for now and then get some atmosphere later when it's all happening and we get some songs going.
Right.
So I've been outside with David in his new jumper. He's very excited. He's been welcoming people, so and he's preaching. So very festive. This is what I have to put up with. This is my life with him. So nearly everyone's here now. Yeah.
No, there's more coming.
Oh, there's more coming. So
coming.
he's so I'm gonna go inside and get some of the atmosphere. David's preaching.
Oh, get it.
Look.
Yes, here they come. Like in the hat.
All the kids are walking out in different outfits, and donkeys and angels and shepherds, and someone's just going up now. So let's go in and get some of the atmosphere, because there's lots of people here now, and the door should open. Yes, thank you, God. Automatic door, see, God is there to do it in his lovely Egyptian outfit. So we already got kids up here up on the stage, and then you can see, let's get some of the focus down here, that lots of people are here already. So get myself back in focus. So we're going to start in about 5 minutes. All the kids are, oh, you can't go on there. We got the nativity, which causes a lot of politics, and we got to be really careful. All the kids not going on there. So I'm going to be by here making sure there's no kids going on there, but there's going to be loads of atmosphere. The great thing about this is loads of non-church people come to this. They're really engaging, really good fun. So let's see how it goes.
And I'm going to help lead you to Christmas. Now, God knew there was a faithful young girl who lived in Nazareth, whose name was Mary. He knew her very well, and they often talked when she prayed. God had chosen Mary to be the mother of his son, Jesus, but he needed to ask her if she would do as he asked. So many Gabriels, it's lovely. Sit yourself down here. Don't forget to face Mary's, because you've got an important message for Mary, all right? Lovely. Any other angel Gabriels? You don't want to miss anybody out? With such an important message. So Gabriel's here. Now is the time for him to see Mary. You're seeing Mary. Gabriel loved visiting people on earth, especially when he had good news. He was a bit excited, and this was the best news. Now, if we've got any stars or kings, could they go to the back of the church? Your parents can go with you if you're a bit nervous, but stars and kings to the back if you want to. If you don't worry. Is King of our lives and our hearts. Born a King on Bethlehem's plain.
Okay, is our homes decorated, ready for Christmas? Yes! Good, we get the idea now. We're joining in. Hooray! Yes! It is so exciting, isn't it? As we now can look forward to having some sleep tonight. We are going to have some sleep tonight, aren't we? Yes. Although we're very excited, we are going to have some sleep, because tonight is a very special night, isn't it? And tomorrow is Christmas what? Christmas morning, that's right.
John being called in at the last minute. But a big thank you to all you guys that helped organise this today. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's hear it again for all the organisers. David asked me to just say a few brief words about the community today, and obviously being the time of Christmas, I've been out and about on behalf of the town, visiting various organisations and volunteer groups, and I have to say we have a fabulous community here. So many people give up so much time and commitment to make sure that the people aren't alone or on their own, and it's a wonderful, wonderful community.
King of
So the crib service is finished, and they're quickly tidying up behind. Got the hoovers, taking it down the stable, which is the gazebo. Got some Christmas music playing, because we're getting ready now for the midnight service. So it kind of, because we have hay and tinsel, and there's loads of tinsel on the floor over here, so it needs to be all nice for tonight, for the midnight service. So things are changing, things are tidying up. I'm doing the communion tonight up over there, so I'm going through my stuff, so I'm prepared. So I think what's the time now? 4 o'clock, so 6, 7, 8 hours to go to Christmas Day. In an hour we're going to go over to Ilma at Daughter Church. The village have a carol service, so it's pretty much carol, mulled wine, biscuit, carol, mulled wine, biscuit. Luckily David's driving over, so crib service is finished. Crib service is one of the most crazy service going on. Kids running around everywhere. Steve wants to speak to me, so I'm going to go, and I'll see you at Ilma. So now we're here at the St. Peter's in Ilma. Hello, just vlogging. And this is the village carol service. So everyone's here. Transform. All the seats, if you notice, are the other way around. So everyone's sat this way around. Got Stuart here, who's playing, and he's playing tonight at the midnight. And the vestry gets changed because they're all doing drinks and mince pies and things like that. So this thing is that we come, but this thing's for the whole of the village. So they come every Christmas Eve for their village carol service, and we attend as well, and we see people. So I'm going to go and sit down and get some of the service as we sing the carols. Oh, and quickly, actually what's different about this service is George, who used to be a church warden here for 47 years, died this year in January suddenly. And he always did the service, so he's not here this year. And James, who comes to this church through the family service that I do, which you saw yesterday with the Christungle, is taking the service and he's leading it. So it's slightly different, and Tins of Sadness, but it's also Christmas Eve, so let's celebrate that.
Stand by me, if thou knowest it telling, yonder peasant who is he, where and what is dwelling?
So he lives a goodly case, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes fountain.
Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pint logs hither. Thou and I will see him dine, when we bear them thither.
Page and one and forth they went together, through the rude winds was lament, and the bitter weather.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant.
I've just got back home now. It's a bit hectic to do one of the ending videos because everybody's leaving and because it wasn't really a church service. And speaking to some people, here's a photo I finally got with Nicholas Parsons. And so he's a celebrity over here on the TV, and he lives in the village, so I finally could get my son back. My daughter's now making her own video inspired by me. So that's the end of today, as it were. My wife loves that. So that's inspired. Eloise, just wait.
Can't do it.
Okay, I'll finish this one and then we do that one. So midnight is in a few hours, so I'm going to do the midnight service, and that's going to be in tomorrow's video because I'm going to make this video now.
It's going to be amazing.
And it's going to be amazing. So what did we just do? And on the way back we went to visit some people who are elderly now, and he's got cancer and they're very ill, and we stopped in just on Christmas Eve, and it was really beautiful and really appreciative, and we kept them up with the news of the church, and we prayed as well, and it was just really beautiful for Christmas Eve. It was very special, really special. So before I get sentimental, I'm going to go, and I will see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas. I hope tonight's great, and tomorrow's even more special. Merry Christmas. I say Merry Christmas. And I think we're going to make a video for Eloise now. So I'll see you later. Bye.